This is the plaintiff, Jessica Torres. She says the defendant, her new neighbor, shot a bow and arrow into her brand new fence, and the persnickety guy refuses to pay for the repairs. She could have him arrested if she wanted to, because shooting an arrow's a felony. She doesn't understand why this neighbor's being such a jerk, because she got a very reasonable quote for the repair, and now they have to come to court. She's suing for $200, the cost of new fence slats. This is the defendant, Gavrila Vrogio. He says the plaintiff's the most unreasonable person he's ever had the displeasure of having to deal with. He told her he would take care of the minimal damage himself because he's been in the construction business his whole life, and her quote of $200 for the repair is ridiculous. This woman's harassing him. She's filming his house 24/7. Now he's unable to walk around naked if he chooses to. He's accused of not getting the point.
All parties, please use your right hand. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Torres, you are suing Mr. Vrejou for $200 repair to your building, which according to you, his son damaged. Tell me what happened.
So we purchased the building at the end of May. We put a lot of money into the building, so it was, a car parts store. We renovated it. It's now a physical therapy office. We on
Do you
February.
have pictures of the building for me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This is. You'll see the before and the after. So
Is this?
the bottom
these are the
picture
before and
is
after?
the before, and the top picture is the after picture.
Okay.
You can clearly see we spent a lot of money on this building. So on February 17th, my landscaper was there because the town was requiring us to clean the site up before they'd give us our C of O. So while he was there, he said that he heard whizzing by. So he came around and saw two kids in the backyard of our neighbors next door and saw damage to the building where it looked like two arrows had hit.
Arrows?
Arrows had hit into the stucco.
2 arrows?
2 arrows.
Because there's 2 different divots in the stucco?
Yes. So he said, do you guys have cameras? And I said, yes, we had cameras installed as soon as all the outside work was done. So I went back to the cameras and I looked, and I saw the 2 kids put 2 basketballs in between like our fence and their fence, and you can see them shooting the arrows at trying to hit the basketballs.
How old are your kids?
19?
19?
Yes.
Kid's 19? That's not even a kid. All right.
Yeah, still a kid.
I know, well, they're always kids to us, judging by their judgment. But, okay, do you have an actual video of that?
I do. You guys have it. You'll see that they're shooting the arrows. They come onto the property, pull the arrows out of the building, and then continue and go back and continue
This
to
is
do
just
it
too much.
again.
Hold on. I can't
I'm
wait.
sorry.
I cannot wait. Would you guys like to come over here? Have you seen this or no? Are you, this is your son?
Yes.
Our son. Our son.
Yes.
Come on. Come over here, because I think you're going to want to see this. So you can see what your 19-year-old is up to. All right, hold on. That's them over there, right?
Yeah, I know why is she recording my...
Wait, don't talk about her. Let's talk about your sons first. Hold on. Watch. Wait, don't worry. Okay, so there they are right there.
Yes.
Okay. Picking up the bow and arrow. Why is your 19-year-old boy shooting arrows at the neighbor's house?
No, he threw on the fence. He didn't got the intention.
Why is he throwing it at the fence? Why?
He tried to shoot his friend because I said, never do it again.
Of course
You
not.
wanna do it in your house.
First of all, why is he shooting bow and arrow at anybody's house, even your house? Go back over there. This is ridiculous. He's 19. Is he working? Is he going to school? What's he do?
He's working now.
Okay, all right, let's go back. Ah, lordy. And then they come around, and I guess they must realize that they did something because they're kind of close to the fence. Oh, there they are, walking on, is that their property or your property? That's your property, pulling the arrows out of the side. Literally pulling the arrows out of the side.
And if you continue to watch, you'll see them go back and continue to shoot.
Oh, I'm gonna. They come back into the yard, and they go back to shooting. Exactly in the same direction. Your son's a pinhead. All right, so you've got people on your property shooting at your next door neighbors. Did the son knock on your door and say, hey, I'm so sorry, this happened? Because that's what I would expect
Because
from
nobody up there, just a worker people.
Say it again.
Nobody was in a building. It was some people outside on the other side working.
Did they tell you about it?
Because,
Yeah.
no, my son, he tell me what happened.
And then did you leave a note on their door? Did your son leave a note on their door? Or you just figured you wouldn't
No.
get caught?
To who? Because
To
no,
the people who own the building. If there's nobody
nobody-
answering, you leave a note on the door.
Your Honor, nobody in the building. It's just a worker outside.
Yes, I understand. But someone owns the building and someone has to repair the damage. So the decent thing to do would be to leave a note saying, listen, it was an accident, this happened, but I'm willing to repair the damage, please call me. Anybody do that? No. What happened is she ended up with an alert landscaper that then caused her to look at the video footage that then caused you to go knock on their door.
Well, actually, what happened is that, so like I said, the house was just sold. So my thought was, oh my God, tell me this house has squatters in it now, and now I'm not going to have any recourse. So I called the real estate company, and the real estate company gave me the real estate agent, and he met me down at the building and said, I'll give the guy a call. I said, okay. He got on the phone with him, and he said, you need to meet these people down here. Your sons did damage, because I showed him the pictures of who the kids were. And he goes, okay, I'll meet you down there the next day. This is Monday, so on Tuesday, I get actually a phone call from my contractor, and my contractor's like, oh, your neighbor is here. I'm just giving you a heads up. He wants to fix the stuff himself. And I'm like, that's not happening.
How much did your contractor suggest that you pay him to fix the two divots in the stucco wall and that
It's
singular
not just
slat?
this one. There's 15. I have from the fence company that they replaced 15 slats because they have little divots in each of them.
Oh, from like
the
other days
arrow.
maybe even?
What?
From other days maybe of
I don't
target
even
practice?
know, but it's just right in that same section.
Can I
with
see the estimate of the 15?
If you have on camera,
I have.
You should have everything recording in the camera.
I have
If she recording this case,
the.
she have it.
Let her talk.
I have the estimate
Stop
from the
talking.
fence
Stop
company.
talking. I want to hear that.
Oh, I'm
badly.
sorry.
All right, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, if she got this one recording my son happened on that day, she have to got recording all this shooting. He did it on the fence, those 15 ones, she says.
Why do I have to see recordings of that? Don't I pretty much know who's taking a bow and arrow and shooting at her fence?
Yeah, but if those all was from before,
How would
how
anybody
do I
get
know? But how do I know?
I'll tell you how I know. My number one suspect is the kid whose mother comes in here and says, prove it. You don't know it's my kid when her kid's on video shooting right at the fence. That's my number one suspect. All right.
correct.
You feel like $200 is a lot of money for that, right?
No, Anna. The problem is it's one hole up there, not so many holes. I make a picture. She bring up, I say, let me bring the cup. I get my phone number, my telephone. I say, excuse me, my
That's
accent.
okay.
I say, let me call the cop. Everybody say, no, please do not do it. I said, if you think it's a crime, I will call. I'm the father. I will call the cop. No, don't. I say, I will repair. It's a little scratch, little cement you put up there. I do, because I was working in construction all my life. I will do. How much it cost me that piece of fence? $1, $5? It's okay.
$15?
I will pay.
Right. And I understand.
The time
And
is
you
nobody
didn't want him
hurt.
doing it because by the time he says, I'll do it, it's when your contractor's out there ready to do it.
Yeah.
And you don't
it's
want to
brand
hire him
new.
to do it.
Everything is brand new.
I know. I understand everything is brand new. But I understand your frustration at seeing that filling those 2 holes and a couple of plastic slats, that somebody charged her $200 for it. She's happy because she's put I don't know how much money into this.
A lot of money.
A lot of money into this. So for her, a $200 bill was woohoo.
Right.
That's awesome. But for you, who feel like you can do this yourself, it's overcharging, which is what people who do this do to us, who can't do it ourselves all the time. They overcharge. So I understand your frustration, but the problem that I have is you seem to feel that she must let you fix it. Let me tell you how this should have gone down. The way this should have gone down was that your side should have gone to her side and left a note and said, I am so sorry. That's what my kids, that's how I raised my kids, okay? I am so sorry. In fact, this has happened. My daughter hit a car and left a note on the windshield. It cost me a lot of money. But I'm happy because that's what integrity is. And then said, let me take a stab at fixing it. I've been in the construction business. If you're not happy with my repair, I will, we'll get an estimate. That's what should have happened, but that's not what happened because she wasn't dealing with contrite people who feel bad, and they only felt bad when it was going to cost some money. There was no note by the kid. There was no, apology by the kid. There's a mom that's super defensive, and a dad that's like, $200, no way, I'll just fix it. But the person whose property is damaged doesn't have to let you fix it. I would have said, all right, let's see what you can do on stucco. It's not like that complicated.
He didn't once say he was sorry for what happened. He
Yeah,
was very
I think
combative.
that's, see, I'm fascinated.
No, I say I'm sorry.
Right,
Do
it sounds
not
like you were
lie
saying,
in
let me
front
call the
of
police.
judge.
Where's your son?
I say.
Where's your son right now?
No, he's
Why isn't
working.
he here?
He's working. But I say
No, but
to,
why isn't
to
he here?
her, I'm sorry for what
Why
happened.
isn't your son here?
Because
Because
it's
he's
a job.
working.
He's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your son ever knock on their door and say, I'm sorry? Or
No, he don't go.
No,
He come
doesn't
to
do it.
me.
Well, maybe we should teach our sons to do that.
He
Well,
come to us first.
I understand,
Look
but
what
then at some
happened.
point, don't you think he should go next door?
He was
See, what
nobody.
happened really is that when you guys were confronted with a video camera on your yard, you thought that was inappropriate. You thought that was kind of...
Yes, Honor. This is invade of privacy, what she's doing. She don't want to remove the camera.
Did you ask her to?
Yeah,
I asked
she
the-
say I don't wanna.
I say, thanks God it's happened this problem to see. Because the other way, how to know? It's not allowed. By law, she's allowed.
Show me the law that says that
No,
she can't have cameras.
She's allowed to watch
To
my
recording
property
our
day and
property?
night. No,
No, it just so happens that there's like a little portion of your property that
it's
happens
not.
to be in...
It's all. The
Yeah,
house.
but she can't refocus that because then she won't capture all of her property.
Nah.
So
I'm
this
an
happens
electrician.
anytime somebody
I'm
has...
an electrician and I know. You move the camera. Like
Yeah, but
he
then she
moved.
doesn't get her whole hallway. And then she doesn't get the clown who's shooting arrows at her at the place
Thank
either.
God I had
You
a...
can move camera if you want to.
Do you live there or did you sell that?
I live in.
You live there.
Yeah, I just
In
purchased
fact, I think your answer was, what if I want to walk around in my underwear? Then what?
Yes,
But you don't walk
yes.
around in your underwear in the yard, do you?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? I'm a nice guy. I don't look good.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Is it illegal to shoot a bow and arrow in your backyard? What do you think?
No,
Why do you say it's pretty dangerous?
it's your backyard.
Could you shoot a gun in your backyard?
No,
Bow and arrow's deadly, right?
Yeah,
Could you shoot it?
yeah,
Why?
yeah. It's in your backyard. It's your own property.
I know, but like, what if it goes over the fence? And what do you think?
I'm not aware of bow and arrows being regulated.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, neither am I. Going inside the courtroom.
What I'd like to tell you about the cameras is this. I am not ordering her to turn any cameras. I think it's mighty hard to get the whole stretch without getting a portion of your yard, which the perspective just happens to be that it caught your kid
Could
shooting
be
arrows
on
at it.
foot,
Wait, let me
is no
talk.
problem.
Stop talking. So what you guys need to do, if you think there's some ordinance being violated, call the city and show them and see if there's an ordinance being violated. And if there is, I'm sure that she will get cited and she will get ordered what to do with her camera.
I'll-
But so far, things haven't been very neighborly right now, so she's not going to turn the camera any more than you folks were going to leave a note on her door. So good luck, folks.
We see in a criminal court this.
Well, after a good bit of testimony, the plaintiff is going to get the $200 that she is seeking to repair the damage to her building and her fence. Mr. Brosio, step over here. So you got hooked for the $200, okay?
Well, this is not the problem. It's good nobody get hurt.
Well,
And plus,
The
this
cam-
lady could, she have to
You
move
could talk
this
to her and
camera.
work things
No,
out
there's no way to talk because she gets so hot, so wet. You know, and I don't want to.
I had heard you say you didn't want you didn't like the camera because you like to walk around naked. Not just in
Why
your
not? It's America, no? Free
All right.
country.
Okay. Well, you got to watch yourself, okay? Keep some clothes on.
I'm not young anymore,
All
you
right,
know.
that's
Because if
okay.
I was young, today you can sue for sexual harassment.
Yeah, you're right. You got to be careful. All right. The door is that way. All right, Ms. Torres, if you'll step out here. I don't know. He seems to be as concerned about the camera shooting his house as he
I
does
know.
the damage, you know?
And the guy, our camera guy, said that we moved it as close as we could to the building. That's
Really?
how it is, and he says it's perfectly legal, that there would be no ramifications to it.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank
you
you
got
very
your
much.
$200. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Harvey, finally, they've found peace.
You know, I got to say, if you're doing stuff like that, you really should know based on what the law is in your city, and it really is based on city by city. So you should go online and do some checking. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.